Have a little taste. They look like the guys from the Matrix, like an octopus Matrix. It's the agents of the Matrix. They have a cool look to them. The Guardians, they're called in this. Breath of the Wild. Yeah. I'm sure VR games are going to be a lot scarier because people are going to feel like they're in them and stuff. So when monsters jump out, I guess maybe their blood pressure will go up, and they'll have a little bit of adrenaline spike. So hopefully games like that aren't too unhealthy, especially immersive ones. I don't know if I could play like horror ones. Rivali's Gale. Yeah, we could do that, but ooh, oh no! And you already try to like jump in from the top. Yeah. Oh no! You had it though. There you go. You already tried this Batman style shit, and it didn't work. Batman style. No, I think they're gonna make it harder for you than this. I'm not just gonna let you slide. Let you get away with something easy. No, no, no. They're gonna make you suffer through a labyrinth. I think. Yeah, I don't see any cracks in here, unless it's just like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I doubt it. They're not gonna make it easy, man. You're gonna have to. Where do you go, my lovely? Where do you go? You like that song? The one that goes, "Where do you go, my lovelies? Where do you go?" It's kind of gay, but it sounds pretty good though. Has a good melody and all. Brings you back to those techno electronic dance days of old, the glory. Where do you go, my lovelies? Have you figured out this Lambert yet? Nope, not even close. Not at all. Oh shit. Got exactly. I don't want to fight two at once though. That's the thing. Yeah. It's kind of harder to hit, huh? Come on, baby. There you go. Now I got your attention again. I was packing the meals though. That's what's up. I'm glad I prepared at least that. Better range. I hate this. Oh man. All right. You're a butthole. There we go. Yeah. Shit. It's just outrageous. Man. Could have chosen something else, but I said, man, this is where it's at, big dog. Woo. Back up on it, dog. There's a hoe over there. Hey, let's do it. Oh, I got an idea, but I got to get close enough for it to work. Where's this bad boy? When I start hearing this music, so we're gonna fire it up. Okay. All right. So this is gonna be the plan, guys. How we're gonna take out some bitches with some lightning. So we got one of our new powers. Okay. Ooh, that got him good, huh? Remember that, homie. We're taking out everybody, fool. There's no there's gonna be no quarter or anything like that. There's gonna be no like what you call it. There's gonna be no yeah, no quarter. Ooh, guess what? That fool was out of here, dog. Y'all felt that? Oh yeah, out of here. Okay, so we don't have any more bows though. Is the problem? Yeah, it's a big problem, homie. It, what we'll do is we'll use these lightning strikes and then we'll come back up here because we don't want to come we don't want to leave and then the shit regenerate and then you have to start from square one. So oh shit. Ooh, it's gotta hurt, big boy. Huh? Okay. Now now that needs time to regenerate though. Trying to shoot me. You can't compute me. Hell no. From the get go. Cause you're too slow. Cause your ass is a hoe, hoe, hoe. But it ain't Merry Christmas when I get to this. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get methodical on the homies. Yeah. Methodical dog. Methodical dog. Yeah. Y'all feel it. Hell yeah. Speaking of methodical, check this out. Gonna get methodical. Okay, so I don't know if I've been this way before, but we got something in here then. Check it out. Giant ancient core dog. Yeah. Bringing that shit to the core. Does this seem like the key to the puzzle? It seems like a part of the key to the puzzle, yeah. It does seem like this is somehow related to the answer. Cool. just going in circles and shit. Yep. Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself, boat. Yeah. Chickadee, rippity, hippity. Oh, I thought we were out. Anyways, thought wrong, fool. You're never out. You. Said, you're never out of this game, boy. What? You just boxed yourself in. Dude, about to get damaged, dog. Shit. Yeah. You got bad in here, boy. Do. Bring that bad boy out. Do. You think it works that way? I don't know. I don't think it does. See. All right. Find out what's going on in here, dog. Guess we're gonna have to investigate one by one, or we just have to get real with it. Uh, it's down here, G. So it's nothing. All right, we go to the. She got one more. Yeah, we're gonna check out door number one. Okay, let's take flight. Woo, yeah. Okay, door number one is it's down there. It's just nothing. Take out that punk in a second. Take out this punk G. All right. Oh shit! Don't do it yet. Oh, you can't even do it anyway because it's not even shit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. But you don't have any. You don't have any bows right now. Running from the Matrix. Oh shit. Got some pretty good lasers, huh? Captain Picard would be jealous. Captain Kirk and shit. Oh, there's three of these hoes left. Damn. I love dodging lasers. Not really. Dodging lasers. Um, yeah. Ooh, painful. Oh. Oh, dude. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm about to get not really the upper hand, but I'm about to get a superpower, so you have to wait for. Shit, better get it soon. I want to do this shiz forever. Hmm. Okay. Well, damn. Oh, that's it. Well, at least you got the Guardian parts. Uh, to say the least. I hope they have like a bow in here or something. I don't want to have to go back to the get out of here to. Oh, I see. I just wait till all my powers come back, so I'll be fully powered up, fully protected. Powered up, because you know what's up. Because I'm gonna get powered up. Powered up, because you know what's up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ding, 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 ding. I'm in the maze. There's a slight haze. So it's finally going to rain in Houston, apparently. That's what they say. They said a 60% chance of rain or thunderstorms on Thursday. That's going to be like a miracle day, but definitely people aren't going to be used to it. And if it floods the roads, like, in Libya, I mean, they have like a crappy dam system, but kind of the reason why all those people are dying is because it hasn't rained there in a long time. So it's going to be like a wake up call when people haven't had rain for like 2 months or any serious rain in Houston for like 3 or 4 months. And then all of a sudden there's just like this big fucking flood, this big torrent. So that's going to be or it could be a nightmare fucking day where everything's fucking up and everybody's flooding. People are freaking out. So we'll see what day. We'll it might just be a glorious day. Let's hope and pray for that, and not the shit day. Todger in the house. Oh yeah, Todger. What's up? Yeah, Todger in the house. That's what's going on. Todger. Roger 10-4. Go watch the Dodgers. Um, when I'm when I'm old, I'm gonna be an old codger. So this right here looks like. Oh, didn't you try to bomb this before? Yeah, I think so. It's like an interesting part of this, though. Oh, you- this might be the secret to the whole entire. Do 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 do. I thought I tried to bomb this before though, so maybe I didn't try hard enough. Uh, no, it's not doing anything. Maybe you have to have bows. This one. Bam, bam. You want to waste one of those? I don't know if I want to. You think it'll do it? You could just be wasting your shit. Ah, oh, oh no, you suspended it in time. Time suspension. Hell yeah. Yeah, I heard that Steven Tyler and Aerosmith, he blew out his old vocal cords and his throat started bleeding. I don't know if Roger Todger or anybody's an Aerosmith fan or gives a fuck about Steven Tyler or Joe Perry and whatever, Hamilton and whoever else is in. Aerosmith, but yeah, their last record they made was called "Music from Another Dimension," and it really kind of sucked. And I I being an Aerosmith fan, I'll listen to them like play a shitty album, but not most of the public is not forgiving, um, as forgiving of Aerosmith for that. So not everybody is forgiving of Aerosmith for playing the same riff from 1974 over and over again. Assemble the forces. Hello, St. Louis. At their age, at their age, music from another dementia. Yeah, yeah. It's but surprisingly, that new Rolling Stones album sounds pretty tits. Oh, ooh oh, oh, ooh. We had to do like a classic Zelda moment. Oh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh my god, it's the black and gold shield. It's like having it's like having your dad's like black American Express card. There's just like so much power in the blackness, in the void, in the darkness. The Stones, yeah, the Stones. Their new song slaps, yeah. Yeah, that angry song, and it's not just the blonde girl that's super sexy, dancing half naked in the candy apple car. It's really like, it's the song is really good. Yeah, the song really slaps. Hell yeah, it's really like a banger. It's a banger. Yeah. So the Stones, yeah. So they're trying to go out with like a really good record, huh? So that's pretty cool. Not all um, not all artists try to go out with a great record. Not all artists want to. Not all artists are capable of. I think really it's just the Rolling Stones were able to have that niche like pentatonic blues sound, and they just kind of perfected it, and they didn't really try to alter it too much. Like they just know how to write cool songs, cool sounding rock songs, right? They're like Keith Richards and Mick Jagger, Ronnie Wood, and the rest of the gang. Yeah, they got it down. They're like the Rolling Stones are like, like grandma can make the best fucking pie because she's been doing it her whole life. Like she's got that. They got that wisdom. They got that. You know, they've been through the skids and they know what to do. So that's what's so cool. Yeah, I guess the Rolling Stones are like the that grandma that's been like making that shepherd's pie for like 50 years, and like she just turned 75, and now her shepherd's pie is like the recipe is like it's like fucking badass. And that's what, yeah, the Rolling Stones are like a fine wine that like it just gets better, almost like gets better with age, sort of. Like the Rolling Stones are like that businessman who like has been doing business all his life, and like he's really good with money, and like he's really good at business and shit. And he's just like, like he knows what's going on. Like by the time he has hit a certain age, like he pretty much he's not really nobody's really prepared for illness and death, but like he's prepared, like he knows what's happening though. Like he's not. Oh, we just went in a circle. All right, that's great. That's why they call it the maze or the labyrinth. Wow, wow. Okay, but I got that black and gold shield with the Triforce on it, so that's really all that really matters in Zelda. Is that you got the Triforce, the black and gold American Express black card, and it, is that one of your favorite memes? Like, get the American Express black card, and bitches won't care what you look like anymore. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That made me laugh a little bit. Yeah, yeah. The Rolling Stones, man, just like perfecting. I'm kind of glad they're going out on a bang, on a bigger bang. Uh, I'm glad the Rolling Stones are um, going out in style, kind of. That's pretty cool. I like when groups do that. Because like if they made a shitty album like Music from Another Dimension, like then they would just think, oh man, those guys really got burnt out. Like they couldn't produce shit at the end, and then the Rolling Stones that go out, you know, I don't know if the whole record's going to be good, but I don't. It sounds well produced, so sometimes you listen to a record and like it has potential, but it doesn't sound like it was well produced, and the sound doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound polished and everything. But this, just from the song "Angry," it sounds like this shit's gonna like that. It seems like the album as a whole is gonna be like awesome. So I don't think you can break it by gravity or anything. I wish I could, but that's probably why they probably want you to put this block on a switch or something, and I just don't have them. Well, is it really your fault? It is kind of my fault, but also it is the game's fault for having weapons break as well. So it's both our fault, but it's probably easier to blame the game. Uh, don't hate the player, hate the game, as the person used to say. Uh, back myself up into a. All right. Yeah, so that's really cool. Rolling Stones going out in style instead of like you know Paul McCartney being 85 and release some like whack ass record that sucks and it's lame as fuck. Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of excited about this October 20th release date of Hackney Diamonds. Um, yeah. How was that? Yeah, music from another dimension. Yeah, music from another dementia. That's exactly what it was. It's like, what the hell are you guys thinking, dude? Like, this shit blew ass. No, well, it's so weird because like Joe Perry can write some like obviously he can write some badass riffs, and Tom Hamilton or Whitford or whoever the fuck is in the group, but it always seems like okay, if the riffs are cool, then the lyrics aren't matching up, or like the sound doesn't match up, or like it never seems like um, it's really amazing that that band even like stayed together, because you can see like it doesn't seem like a very, to me it doesn't seem like a band of brothers that sticks together. It seems like they get together to make an album to make money, but like they don't seem like they're really, you know, 120% dedicated anymore. Maybe they were in the 70s and stuff, in the 80s, but early 90s. But at some point, it was like, uh, time to go make another record and, you know, coast off Toys in the Attic again. At some point, it was like, okay, let's just do the same shit and hope it works. And like their lack of, there just seemed to be like a lack of innovation or motivation or something. But that doesn't mean that I believe that Aerosmith is terrible. It's just, if if you want to look at a band that really milked it, you know, really milked their success from the '70s and kept that kept that going and going and going. Look no farther than Aerosmith, right? But the Rolling Stones, people are going to be pretty awed of their discography, right? I think a lot of '60s and '70s groups that were big then, like the Rolling Stones, I think in the 1980s they hit the 1980s brick wall. Like that, David Bowie hit it, the Rolling Stones kind of hit it, Elton John definitely hit it. It's just kind of like, but I mean, honestly, it's probably unrealistic to expect artists to create, you know, gold out of their ass all the time. That's probably also unrealistic. Like I bet that guy Oliver Anthony, he made one song that sounds pretty good and resonates with people, and then the rest is just going to be like banjo honky tonk shit, and people are going to be like, "Oh, look, it's the new Oliver Anthony song," but he's going to have all these like unrealistic expectations to live up to his, you know, his big hit song, his one hit wonder, and that's probably going to be a bitch for him to have to live up to. Even if he even wants to live up to it, I mean, he could probably live off that song for the rest of his life, financially speaking. Anyway, you ready? You ready to get? Ready to get? How did I do that? Well, it was, um, yay! I got the shafts. I mean, I'm not hoping that Aerosmith goes back in the studio and makes one last record or something. I'm not. I don't really care. It's not. To me, it's not necessary for that to happen. Like it really doesn't matter at all. Like if there's not another Aerosmith record ever, then like who gives, like kind of who gives a fuck? Except for just me, that's like grew up with Aerosmith. '80s and uh, 1970s kid. I mean, I'm sorry, 1980s and 1990s kid that grew up during that time and um, kind of is like nostalgic about the 1970s, even though I didn't live in that time. Okay, so Aerosmith are going to go out in a on their Peace Out tour, and that's going to be it. You know, they're not going to make any more records, and they're not going to tour anymore. I think, but even though a lot of bands say that it's their farewell tour, I do think this is their final tour, without a doubt. So after this, Aerosmith is done. The Bad Boys from Boston and all that shit. Um, what I think is going to happen with the Stones is that they're going to have this record that sells pretty good and sounds pretty good, and who knows? It may even have bigger hits than Angry on it. It might be a bona fide classic. Who knows? If it's going to be, I mean, it's probably not going to be it may not be a masterpiece, but we don't know until the record drops if it's going to be good or not. So what I think they're going to do is the record's going to sell a lot. It's going to get people nostalgic and get younger fans into it, and they're going to listen to the old Rolling Stones stuff, and it's going to kind of come full circle for them. And then after that success, and then like they're going to be on tour, and then unfortunately Mick Jagger or Keith Richards or all they're going to start dying, and then they'll say, "Oh, sorry, sorry to our fans, but we regret that the Rolling Stones is now officially over." I'm afraid, and it'll be on their Twitter or whatever, their X. Uh, the Aerosmith, they go out with the dud. We're too old for this shit, and then they walk off the stage, and no one really has a final Aerosmith hit song. And if they want really good Aerosmith, they have to go back to 1975, 1976, 1977, and so forth, and maybe a little bit in the late '80s and the early '90s, but just a little bit for some commercial shit, for some radio friendly kind of shit. Um, but then, but the Rolling Stones get to go out like rock royalty, like style, like they'll be like, hey, we're the kings of rock and roll, like we toured longer than anybody else. We stayed together longer than the Beatles and Fleetwood Mac and all that stuff, and um, we survived, you know. So, and then they go out with some badass record, and on their final tour. So even though individually they're going to die, their legacy is going to be like really, you know, and not to diminish the legacy of other classic rock artists or classic rock bands, but I think the Rolling Stones will have the most thorough and complete uh, full circle type of uh, conclusion more than any other rock band had, even though it's kind of unfair to the Beatles because they did a hell of a lot of great output in the 1960s, and who knows, they may have gotten back together at some point, maybe, and not just when hell froze over. But yeah, I kind of thought that if John Lennon wasn't shot to death in 1980, that maybe, just maybe, they might have kind of came back for a 1980s Beatles reunion album and tour or something like that, or made albums every now and again, just for the fun. Maybe I could have had the wrong impression about on alternative history, uh, in which John Lennon wasn't shot to death by a psycho guy. I could see why that people with mental illness could be drawn to the Beatles. And this is the reason why, because a lot of their music is really happy, and it's about love and life and beautiful things. And maybe, there's a lot of mentally ill, like weird, people, like that guy who shot John Lennon, and they're lonely and they're angry, and they don't have all those beautiful things. And so I could I could definitely see that somebody would uh, start stalking John Lennon, and it's, I mean, probably who's to blame for Beatles being dead? It's, I think John Lennon's desire to become one of the boys was a bit too much in terms of his security. And so, since he had really lax, and it was rather easy for a twisted, obsessed psycho like that guy in New York to assassinate him, because he virtually had no security, and it was too easy for somebody to get a gun with multiple rounds and just blow his ass away uh, when he was 40 years old. So he'd still be alive right now. My grandma turns 84 on October 8th, and so he would be yeah, like eight. Yeah, would he be turning 84 as well? Yeah, something like that. Uh, I mean, John Lennon was doing crazy shit for a superstar. He was letting like homeless people go to his estate, and he was feeding them and giving them showers, and I mean, he was doing all this kind of like cool, like humanitarian stuff. But and then he was signing everybody's albums, and with car and shit. So he would interact with his fans and his stalkers uh, quite regularly, regularly. And so, is it John Lennon's fault that he's dead? It's, as I said before, it's probably uh, inevitable that the Beatles music, if the Beatles band members were still alive, that a obsessed, mentally ill, probably a man, could be a woman too. They could have had woman stalkers too. They probably did. would take out their life's lack of achievement or mental illness or loneliness or anger, at something in life, and internalize that using uh, projecting that onto successful people like John Lennon. So it was probably inevitable, but the Beatles band members should have had better security. So I don't think that George Harrison and Paul McCartney were just letting anybody into their estate all the time. I'm sure they had pretty good bodyguards. And, you know, it doesn't mean that they wouldn't say hi to their fans. It doesn't mean they wouldn't cross across the ropes and sign some albums or something like that. But the deal is they knew what was up, and somehow John Lennon somehow just didn't know what was up for some reason, or didn't, or he didn't want to accept that that was the cold hearted reality. And unfortunately, he didn't really he didn't really understand what being a Beatle was. Being one of the most famous and successful and beloved, musical acts of the 20th century. He didn't know what that meant until he was lying on the concrete, pumped full of bullets, bleeding to death, uh, dying in the ICU in a chaotic hospital scene, and when the machines went, so it was a costly lesson for him, but um, maybe even all the security and the maybe all the security and um, maybe all the weapons, all the protection, maybe eventually it wouldn't have mattered for guys like John Lennon's killer. Maybe they would have found a way anyway. They would have found, some kind of loophole. Um, you know, took advantage of one time. Maybe John Lennon and Yoko Ono might have wanted to go um, to some restaurant and have some good food at some restaurant or something that had low security, or maybe they wanted to go see Star Wars or something like that, and it had low security, and then somebody just got like um, bought a assault rifle or some kind of illegal machine gun and just started, blowing them away, even though they wanted to be like do the things that quote unquote normal people do. So it's very very sad, situation, even though that happened 40 40 or so years ago now. Doo, it's raining. Okay, just fall. Oh wait, great. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're oh, I knew it. So he would have been my grandmother's age, October 9th, 1940. Yeah. And then my grandma turns on October 8th. She turns wow. She turns 84 years old. So yeah, he would be if he was still alive, 84 years old. Um, in October 9th, 1940. So your memory wasn't way off. Sometimes you miss. The only thing when dates are really close together, it's hard to remember. Like, so somebody has a birthday on the 7th, and then somebody uh, famous has a birthday on the 8th, and then if like my mom has a birthday on the 10th, then I start getting like, oh, you know, then things start to get can get a little hectic remembering. But like I had a big problem. My cousin was born on November 4th, and then my other cousin was born on November 5th. So it was like I had to like, you know, um, concentrate on remembering who was born when. So Savannah, the girl, was born. My cousin was born November 4th, and then for my cousin Travis, I call it remember the 5th of November, like V for Vendetta, Guy Fawkes, who tried to blow up the Parliament back in whatever 1600s, the British Parliament. It's like this is the Labyrinth, but it's like there's no Jennifer Connelly, so there's no beautiful, sexy brunette chick who's 24 years old, and there's also no David Bowie music. So, but at least it's Legend of Zelda. However, the German version would be like the Legend of Helga. The Legend of Helga. They should make that. The Legend of Helga. The German Zelda. The German version. The Legend of Hell, yeah, like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Keeping it cool, cool. So we're gonna try to defeat all these robots. Is really what we're trying to do. Defeat the robots forever in the house. Welcome to the Nintendo. Late at night. Sometimes I title it Nintendo, and then sometimes I don't. So sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Corn nuts or bust a nut. So I haven't really figured out how to solve this labyrinth. I'm trying to destroy all the bad guys, and I don't know if that's going to work or not, but probably not. You probably need to find some secret passage, or um, you probably have to. I'm probably gonna have to blow that wall apart with a bomb arrow or something like that. I know what it's gonna be like. Will it stop raining already? Dang. Oh my gosh, today it's gonna be 50% chance of thunderstorms. Oh my lord. When? Okay, so 30% at 6 p.m. Alright. Today is Wednesday, and it's 60% rain on Thursday. So they better not be bullshitting this time. He is. He is. Okay, the sun's coming out, so we're about to bail. Uh, Go to the sky and try to fight the dudes, fight the Matrix, the machines of the AI Matrix. Booyah! Oh, I thought it stopped raining already. Damn it! All right, still got up there anyway. Fucking rain in this game. Just this game though, not um, make him come to you. I guess. Make him come to me. Oh, yeah. Get on this dude's radar. It's like people. It's like Pennsylvania U.S. Marshals and the police and the FBI looking for Daniello Capaconte. It's like, I'm right here, man. Give him another volley. How much life does he have left? Maybe he can't stand another attack. Give him one super attack. History. There's only one more final machine to go. But I don't really think that's how you beat this one. Not really. Oh, what in the earth is this? Calling planet Earth? Uh-oh. Welcome to Earth. Okay. Do. Y'all ready for me? Ding, 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 ding. Ooh, jelly thing. Jelly. Jelly. I found the bow, man. This actually saves my butt. That means I can blow up in that wall. Now, if I can find out where that wall is again. I'll be in good shape. But all in all, you're just another brick in the wall. We don't need no education. Ding, 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 ding. We don't need no thought control. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Ding, ding, ding. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. Ding, ding. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. Hell yeah. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. The classroom. They say it more English than that. Huh? It's like no dark sarcasm in the classroom. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. Ding, 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 ding. That's the jam right there, fool. Roger Waters and David Gilmour and what's the other band members? Richard, is it Richard Wright and Dave Mason? What's that? Yeah, it's been a while since I read the band members of Pink Floyd. Ding, 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 ding. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Ding. Feel like listening to the wall now? No, not at all. I'm getting dizzy from just the endless walls and shit. Probably a little bit frustrated as well. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Fart as shit. You know, sometimes, man, when you're like, fart as shit. Well, they did a good job at this labyrinth. I am lost as fuck. Oh, quadrant was that? No. Ah, dude. The Matrix. Ooh, that was a bit of a tumble. We get revenge on that fool's history. Alright, we only got one Rivali left though. Like, what'd you say, bitch? You fuck with the wrong warrior, homie. That's a guardian down there? Yeah. Shit. Oh. Wiener. torture me. Oh my gosh, he's alive. Oh, I found all these goodies. All right. At least they left enough supplies to keep the hope alive. Yeah. All right. Oh. Huh. What? Where did my other shield go? What the fuck? Hold on a second. Was it? Did my shield get blasted or some shit? Motherfucker. Oh man, my gold and black shield was awesome, dude. What the fuck? I guess a robot blasted my shit. Damn it. Now I was. Anyways. Oh well. Motherfucker blasted my shield, dude. Okay, so. do when they come for you, bad boys. That was my plan all along to get behind the bars, whip out my dong. No, not really. That was my plan all along. Get in my thong, load up the dong. Not necessarily. It's some people might um, anything else. I sat through college algebra once, and you had to like do 2 fucking hours of math problems every Tuesday and Thursday, and so I was like, I'm gonna go through this shit. So it's not because I like math problems, but necessarily, but it's because I want to look at some girls' titties. Nah, uh, cute girls' titties. I like being in college because of all the different kinds of women they have. They got 19-year-olds, they got 25-year-olds, they got 30-year-olds, they have 40-year-olds, they have 50-year-olds. They got moms and milfs and grandmas and all kinds of women at the university. Gonna become you usually like not like grand. I am the almighty Thor. Take that, you bloke. Prepare for your doom. Your reign of terror is over. You got to do the really like sinister laugh to make it work. It was kind of ridiculous. Like when I did take this one class, and I remember like standing out in the hallway for it. Was it college algebra? Yeah, and there was just like this. I just remember like sitting in the hallway, and there was just this blonde milf, and I was like, what, like 34 years old, and she was like, I don't know, 52. I was just thinking, man, this, but she was just a milf, dude. You know, just like some big fucking jugs and some fucking sweet little pop tarts. The 19-year-old girls that are, the fresh face, cute little girls, but like sometimes you see those mature, those milfs, so you're like, got some good flavors. Got some good flavors over there, huh? Hell yeah. Your mom goes to college, literally. No, I didn't go to college or the university when I was too old. Like, I mean, some would consider 34 years old too old, but like, to me, I didn't really consider myself too old. I mean, I knew I wasn't like, fucking 21 years old anymore, but the guy who was in school with all the 19-year-old girls who was like 55 or something like that, the teacher would say, "Oh, hey, you look like a little bit of an older man. Why are you, in this class?" And then usually the guy would have an excuse if there's an older guy. He wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm here to look at young girls and blondes and with big titties." It was more like he was. He'd go, "Oh, I'm here for work." So he would say, "I'm here for work," and that's the way you get out of the awkwardness of being an older man at a university like Rodney Dangerfield, because you need to have a good cover story. Like, why are you here? I'm here for work. If you tell people you're there for work, then they don't think you're scoping out Hooters. You know what I'm saying? So now young women don't think that you're a pervert if you're just, uh, you know, oh man, did I do it? If I accomplish everything every episode, uh, then I'm gonna be pretty happy. So holy mayonnaise, holy mackerel. I'm gonna make sure I can. So so all the older dude had to do, the guy who was like 55 or 60, all he had to say was like, the guy with the all gray and the white hair and everything. All he had to say that the young women felt at ease was, uh, "I am here for." If the teacher asks, or if any of the young women ask, like, "Why are you here? Aren't you a bit, uh, aren't you a bit old to be in school?" Well, I guess somebody could say like, "You're never too old to learn," or some shit like. Oh man, I figured it out, guys. Man, that took me a long time to. But we're at the 2 kilo shrine. Finally, at two in the morning here, it has finally been achieved. The achievement. Here we go. Trial of the Labyrinth complete. All right. Do you who sets foot in the shrine, I am too kalo by entering this place. You have already proven your worth. Eh. It always helps me before I go to sleep to go. Oh my god, I got the barbarian helm. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna get into all my barbarian wear right now. Okay, so I'm fully barbed out here. Look at that. I got my skull helmet. It's. What would be cool with that? Like, I think I would do my flame blade right now. Yeah, look at that, dude. Oh, it's kind of like it's cool, like He-Man or Willow or something. It's badass. But before I go to sleep, what I really like to do, I like to watch a lot of scary movies about like zombies and like dead like mummies and shit. Like, so I like this game because there's a lot of like dead mummies and dead zombies and shit in it, monsters and stuff. Helps me sleep. You have done well to arrive at the shrine. A hero rises to right the wrongs of Hyrule. In the name of goddess Helia, I bestow upon you the spirit orb. Yeah. May the goddess smile upon you. Nothing to help you like go to sleep better than like an undead mummy. Mm. Oh man. You may ask, why are you choosing this path? I do not think me explorations are done yet. Ah, yes. I think there were still secrets of the shrine. Now I have skull barbarian helmet. Even though I lost my gold and black shield to the foes, I gained the skull helmet. So, oh, okay. I thought there was something on the other side too, like another treasure. Let's go see what if like on the other side there's something. Yeah, we're gonna go check this other side real quick, just to see if there's like a treasure that I missed. Uh-oh. Spaghettios. Was it just? All right. I got all the treasures, I guess. Ding, ding, ding. Is there more treasures? And pleasures? Okay. Well, I mean, this place is pretty much done, so I'm gonna go back to my cribs. Going back to Hateno. Let's go back to my crib. Motherfucking Link's crib. So whose house is it? It's Link's his house. No better. No. All right. Y'all best respect and nice food. That flame blade up there, dog. And then I want yeah, put the ice blade, the frost blade up there. Then we got like the He-Man sword right here. It looks like a He-Man. Say like by the power of Grayskull. It looks a lot like the He-Man sword, huh? You know it. We'll have to collect some more bows or something. I'm all like pimped out and everything. It's time to go to sleep. So that was a pretty good run though. Thanks for watching. God bless. Roger Todger forever. I'll see you next time tomorrow. Yeah, I'll play a little bit. Uh, if it rains, I might go outside or something. Go take a walk. Uh, Roger Todger. It's like, where's the breakfast nookie at? Or the breakfast nook? The breakfast nook or the breakfast nookie? I did it all for the nookie, so you can stick the cookie. Stick it up your ass. Limp Biscuit. About to get like a Limp Triscuit or Pimp Triscuit or something. Ah, the king in this house, boy. Ah, I'll blow up that tree, fool. A bomb this fool. It's funny to throw bombs at people in this game. Throw bombs at people. Yeah. Don't worry, homie. We're gonna take care of business, boy. We're gonna give you a name, give you a saddle. We'll probably call you Leo Pimpy de la Pimpy. We're gonna keep it real. All right. Yeah. That's how we get her done, boy. What? My bad, boy. Money? Gotta go this way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Horsey style, boy. Get all the angles. So we'll ride again soon. God bless. Best of success. And you know the rest. Peace.